Okay, sitting Kai, I'm going to do a lesson 101 on the cards that kind of got me started back into the hobby. I'll just show you them before I actually go through and tell you the story behind stuff. But the partial Blackless set is a set that produced the No Name on Front Frank Thomas. It's just one of the cards. There's a total of 13 of them, I believe, something like that. I should probably know, but I don't. But anyway, this is the first one in this set. I'll just go through them real quick just to let you know which ones they are. This is actually the first one I found, the Marcus Lewis. This is the Frank Thomas All-Star, and the partial Blackless portion on this card is right here. When you look at the regular one, you'll see it kind of like all filled in. Let's see. Let me show you these ones again so you can see where the Blackless parts are. So on this one, it's really hard to tell. It's the side borders in those areas that are missing the black. Just a very small piece. And you can kind of see how it lines up with the other cards. This one is a little more obvious. And then you got this area here that's black. This is the Darren Jackson card. This is one of the harder ones. It's just that area right there. That's the only area that's really got anything Blackless missing. This is the All-Star Julio Franco. Obviously, this is one of the cards that has the most noticeable portions of the partial Blackless, and you can kind of see how it's going up card area. This one is the Jeff Russell. This is a big one. I won't be surprised if someday this becomes the second most valuable card. Right now it's the Carlton Fisk. This is the Carlton Fisk card. Right now I would say that this is the second most valuable, with probably Craig Biggio being the third. And Frank Thomas, Jeff Russell, so forth. Another one was really hard to tell, the John Morris. But if you look right up in that top corner area, you can see the lighter shade of black, or the lighter shade of color, I guess, because it doesn't have any black, and you can see it in the border area. And then this is the John Hart card. This is the manager card. Another one with a slight black area right along here. And this one I didn't even notice. I kind of found this one at the very last minute. These two cards, the John Morris and the Fred McGriff, I actually found 2 of each of these cards. They graded out as BGS 8s, and I sold them through Love of the Game Auctions House. I don't remember what the final value was after the buyer's fees. I want to say it was probably right around $1,1700 for the 2, which I was right where I would expect. I would expect $800 to $1,000 a piece for that condition. But anyway, you know, these are something that I'll be handing down to you guys at some point. My suggestion when you guys do sell them is to think of them as different classes of assets. It'll be easier for the collectors in the future when they're trying to put sets together, or if you guys ever try to sell a portion of the collection and you're trying to buy it back. I would think of it as like each row being the set that you're going to want to keep together. So row 4, which is the bottom row, would be the least valuable of the set that you would move. Would be these 2 cards. Not a lot of Blacklists there. They'll be harder to find, but easier to keep together when you sell them, or if somebody sells them. Second set, I would say, would be row 1. This particular row. For this particular row, you know, you got a partial nameless card, you got Fred McGriff, and then you got one of the cards where, you know, the black ink is missing up in the corner. So I would probably guess that this will be the 3rd most valuable row to collect. So you want to keep that together. And lastly, the most valuable set that I have, a row that I have. I don't have row 3. None of them. I suspect that the friend I opened these with, Colin, has the actual row 3. But on row 4, I would keep this, row 2. You're probably going to see these as being 3 of the most desirable because of the Blacklist lines being so defined. And then keeping this set together is probably going to be the best multiplier if you go put these on the secondary market. And then if you're buying them back, obviously, buying back rows will be much, much easier in the future. So that's it. Just kind of wanted to put that out there before I get started.